Hello, Rob here, and welcome to this edition of R&B Reviews. The movie that I'm going to review today is labeled a classic psychological thriller, and some see it as the forerunner to slasher movies. It's from 1946, and it's called The Spiral Staircase, starring Dorothy McGuire. It's set in a small New England town in the early part of the 20th century. A serial killer is on the loose, and the victims have all been women with some sort of disability. Helen, played by McGuire, is a young woman who's employed as a servant by a wealthy invalid played by stage legend Ethel Barrymore. Helen lost her ability to speak following a traumatic event in her childhood and is now seen as being in considerable danger of being the killer's next victim. Other people in the house include two half-brothers that don't trust each other, a drunken cook played by Elsa Lanchester who is in The Bride of Frankenstein, her groundskeeper husband, and a secretary who used to date one of the brothers and is now seeing the other. Now, Spiral Staircase is not my personal favorite suspense thriller, but it has things that I admire. Director Robert Sidemak brings great atmosphere to the film right from the opening credits. As you can imagine with black and white suspense thrillers, there is great use of black and white photography, including shadowy lighting, gliding camera work, and even the use of special effects, like we see the victims from the killer's point of view. And I really enjoyed the last act of the film, and I also like Sidemak's motifs, such as the use of mirrors to further add to Helen feeling imperfection, or the spiral staircase itself representing a downward spiral to madness. The set design of the movie is also fantastic. Now, the cast is mainly made up of character actors. The only well-known names that I picked up on were Dorothy McGuire, Elsa Lanchester, and Ethel Barrymore. Now, McGuire has a very sweet and winsome face, and I think she did very well with her facial expressions of fear, confusion, and calmness. And I liked Barrymore as the cranky, bedridden Mrs. Warren, who cares about Helen. Barrymore, I think, did a great job at conveying disdain for most of the supporting characters, but switching to gentle towards Helen. But some of the characters I felt were bland. For example, one of the brothers is supposed to be a playboy jerk, but I didn't feel like the actor brought the arrogance out like I've seen in other mystery thrillers. I also felt like some of the performances were too laid back. Most other suspense thrillers that I have seen, including some from Hitchcock, has characters that really bring out disdain or jealousy and fear, and with the exception of Barrymore and McGuire, I felt like I didn't get that. I did like some aspects of the script, like the theme of weakness and imperfection, not just within deformity. And I also liked some of the characters' backstory, like how Helen became mute and the backstory of the two brothers. I also like the script has scenes showing Helen really does want to speak, but she's just afraid. The movie does have some things to offer, and I definitely think it is worth checking out. Well, that's my review of The Spiral Staircase. If you've seen the movie, post your comments below, and feel free to check out some other movie reviews that you can watch in the comforts of your own home. And if you're interested, please like the video, be a subscriber, and hit the notification bell for the next video that comes out. Thank you very much for watching.